was a young girl beneath Algerian skies, learning to hide what I held in my eyes. They told me my future, they told me my place, but nobody asked what I wanted to chase. I carried my dreams when nobody could see, not knowing how hard it would be to be free. And I waited in silence, I swallowed the pain, I prayed for the sunlight to break through the rain. I was afraid, but I kept moving on through the darkest night, waiting for dawn. They could take my home, they could take my past, but they couldn't take the hope I held fast. Through every tear, through every scar, I kept believing there had to be more. I was afraid, but I opened the door. At 16, they dressed me in white, a room full of smiles but nothing felt right. A wedding song played while my heart cried out. Everyone celebrated, I was filled with doubt. My childhood vanished beneath that veil. I learned how quickly a dream can fail. Inside that house, fear became the air. A closing door, a whispered prayer, a child crying somewhere down the hall. I learned to stay quiet, I learned not to fall. But then I became a mother and somehow I knew my children were reasons to make it through. I was afraid, but I kept moving on through the darkest night, waiting for dawn. They could take my home, they could take my past, but they couldn't take the hope I held fast. Through every tear, through every scar, I kept believing there had to be more. I was afraid, but I opened the door. Then came the wound that nobody could see. The day they took my son away from me. I reached for the doorway, but he disappeared. And every step farther became another year. Some wounds don't bleed, some wounds don't show. They're hidden in the places only mothers know. But somewhere beneath all the sorrow and fear, a small voice inside me said, "You're still here." And somehow there was another life. A table, a family, a little less strife. My children were laughing, the room felt warm. For once I could dream of a life without storms. I thought maybe happiness could belong to me, maybe my children, and I could finally be free. But outside our walls, the streets grew cold. The country changing, a future untold. The danger was growing, the shadows drew near, and the world outside became something to fear. I couldn't stay waiting for danger to call. I had to protect them, whatever it cost. I was afraid, but I kept moving on through the darkest night, waiting for dawn. They could take my home, they could take my past, but they couldn't take the hope I held fast. Through every tear, through every scar, I kept believing there had to be more. I was afraid, but I opened the door. So I packed what I could, every paper, every name, a little bit of courage, a whole lot of pain. I looked at my children, I knew what to do. If I had to run, then I'd run with you. No promise of safety, no map in my hand, just one mother's heart saying we have to stand. France was supposed to be the end of the fear, but starting again isn't simple or clear. New streets, new rules, long nights waiting, paperwork, questions, doors hesitating. We were farther from danger, but still not at home. Surviving together, refusing to fall. Another road, another border, another chance. Barcelona waiting somewhere in the distance. Every document mattered, every choice was real. Every mile carried everything I could feel. I didn't know where that road would end. I only knew I had to keep moving ahead. Then came the ocean beneath silver skies. I bigger than what happened to me. We arrived in Canada, cold air on our face, no miracle waiting, just a brand new place. We had almost nothing, but something was there. My children beside me and room to breathe air. We would build from the pieces, we learned how to live. After everything taken, we still had love to give. I was afraid, but I kept moving on. Through the darkest night, I became my own dawn. They could take my home, they could take my past, but they couldn't take the future I built at last.